We know that there have been planes landing from South Africa to the Netherlands, and we know that there were many people who had this strain. Are they doing contact tracing? Do we know whether they had that double vaccination? Don't we have really some solid samples right from the Netherlands?
We do. As you say, Jim, over 10% of those 600 passengers were found to have COVID, and a large number now are getting sequenced to show that it's actually the Omicron variant. So we don't have the vaccination status on those and many others. We do know the outbreak in the province in South Africa. It's pretty steep, but again, most of that is unvaccinated individuals. So we're starting to accrue that information, but we do know a lot about the virus structure and sequence itself, which is really quite revealing.
Well, I mean, there are a lot of people. For instance, we had Stefan Bancel on our show yesterday morning on Squawk, and he was very sanguine. He made us feel pretty good. And then he gave an interview to the Financial Times that evening. Not only was he not sanguine, he was very saturnine, made us all feel bad. Now, I mean, I really don't like this kind of inconsistency, and I happen to like Stefan very, very much. But, I mean, what is happening, is this hour to hour that we're getting more information? Because that kind of inconsistency creates tremendous uncertainty.
I couldn't agree more with you, Jim. We got to look at the hard facts about how our immune system responds, because that's really the main challenge here, the so-called antigenic drift. That is, because of so many mutations, that it looks different to our body, our immunized body from vaccines or from a prior infection. And so that is the main agenda here, is how much does it really evade our immune system? And you know what, we are so certain that when you get a booster third shot, you get really high levels of neutralizing antibodies, and you get a broader coverage of those antibodies. The other thing is T cells. T cells are what's really protecting us from severe disease, from COVID pneumonia. And our T cells are very insensitive, not affected by variants to any significant degree. So there's lots of reasons for optimism that this is not, some horrible situation that we're in. The vaccine should hold up against severe disease, especially with people who are boosted. And so I don't understand the inconsistency. The same person, Jim, giving two different messages. And at the same time, the BioNTech CEO giving a very positive message. So if you just look at the biology, you would be optimistic, really.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @JimCramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com. Or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.